you have a gene mutation called COMT, C-O-M-T, and you have a gene mutation called MTHFR. Because if your genes cannot convert one raw material into the form the body needs, there'll never be a time where you can, right? So if you
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the genes you're born with are the genes you die with. It just means that you're deficient, right?
Forever.
Forever. If you don't fix it with diet and or supplementation, that deficiency will always exist and it will continue to manifest with that.
I think everybody says they have anxiety, but I think that it's maybe, and now actually from what you're saying, it would make sense why it feels like it's an epidemic, why there's so many people have anxiety because of the food and their lifestyles, and we're unhealthier than ever.
Okay, there's the first sign that it's genetics related to a deficiency. They'll say, no, sometimes it just seemingly comes and goes very often without a trigger. I can feel anxiety sitting on a podcast just like this, just chilling in I can be at dinner with my family and all of a sudden I'm like overwhelmed with anxiety. And they'll say, no, they just made me feel like a zombie. So if you look at the genetic profile in those people, they're very likely to have a gene mutation called MTHFR and one called COMT. These are very easy to supplement for. And when they're deficient they need high amounts of the B complex of B vitamins. And these are simple over-the-counter B vitamins: pyridoxine, riboflavin, thiamine, niacin, pantothenic acid, the B vitamins. And they need, in most of these cases, methylfolate. And because when you put that into their body, they start to break down these fight or flight neurotransmitters. These fight or flight neurotransmitters return to balance and they feel normal.